The breaking we're getting to you is that the Prime Minister is holding a high-level meeting after this first Indian fatality. The death of young Indian student Naveen Shekharappa has triggered a huge code red situation in the Modi government. It's the fourth meeting that the Prime Minister is holding and convening in the last 48 hours. But this particular meeting has raised the level of alert and urgency to perhaps the maximum possible level. If one student has lost his life in Russian shelling, the risk and threat at this point of time for every other student, and there are more than 3,500 Indian students who are believed to be still in the larger Kharkiv metropolitan area, then the threat is gargantuan. 3,500 families are in total anxiety right now, but we on India Today will only bring you the sober facts right now. This tragedy does not need more dramatization. We will only give you facts that can be useful right now in what the next steps for parents can be and what Indians should know about what's going on over there. The information coming out from Kharkiv is extremely raw. This high-level meeting being convened by the Prime Minister is likely to set down the next steps. The code red button has been pushed by the Prime Minister. We have to wait and see whether the Prime Minister decides to rope in the Russians. Remember, Prime Minister Modi had spoken to President Putin a few days ago over the phone to extract promises on the safety of Indians. That lies in pieces now with one Indian student losing his life. Can the Prime Minister now get the Russians on board to open up the northern borders 40 kilometers from Kharkiv and allow safe passage to Indians across the border and out of Ukraine? Because remember, in Kharkiv, these Indian students are way too far from the western land borders where Indian students are being extracted from. These students are under siege by the Russian forces. India and Russia are old diplomatic allies and friends. Prime Minister Modi and President Putin share a very good personal rapport. Can he use all of these? Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of answering to do. Can Prime Minister Modi use the India-Russia connection right now to create safe passage for Indian students in Kharkiv? 40 kilometers away is the Russian border. That is where perhaps they need to head, because their safety in the aftermath of the death of Naveen Shekharappa, clearly the safety of students cannot be guaranteed in such a volatile conflict situation. We're going to have our reporters on the ground. We'll have a live report coming in from Kiev and Kharkiv in just a moment. You've heard from Indian student Khalid right now, who's given you a sense of how Indian students are making their way desperately out of Kharkiv. They're trying to get onto trains. They're battling discrimination by several Ukrainian officials who are giving priority to Ukrainian citizens to get on trains and out of there. Indian students are the guests of people in Ukraine, and yet the discrimination against Indians over there. But that's what war does. War brings out the worst in people. The survival instincts are absolutely the prime instinct of every person there. So they don't care about equality. Racism comes to the fore. Racial discrimination and profiling comes to the fore. And these are the things that the Prime Minister will have to account for as he moves very quickly to rescue over 3,500 Indian students who are stuck in Kharkiv, the same city where one student has so tragically lost his life.